Well, before lawmakers gavelled out for the end of the 88th legislative session, leaders took steps in beginning the impeachment trial of Attorney General Ken Paxton in the Senate. This afternoon, the new panel of House Impeachment Board of Managers was announced, and they delivered the articles of impeachment to the Senate. Capitol correspondent Monica Madden explains what's next.
This marked the first step in starting what will be the impeachment trial of Attorney General Ken Paxton in the Senate. Earlier today, Chairman Andrew Murr announced the Board of Managers, which will be overseeing the impeachment trial in the Senate. Now, we know that the senators will act as a jury, and this board will basically oversee the process of that trial. Chairman Murr said that the Senate will set the rules for how this trial will operate and will be responsible for the timeline of when it begins. Chairman Murr said this bipartisan Board of Managers understands the gravity of what they are dealing with and will be focused on the evidence of this case and nothing else.
This is about facts and this is about evidence, and at the end of the day, my colleagues and I will not stand for public corruption. And that's why we're proceeding to a trial in the Texas Senate.
Now, I asked the chairman if they will be overseeing the rules of how this trial operates, and specifically about one of the jurors, which is Ken Paxton's spouse, Senator Angela Paxton. He said that that will be up to the Senate to create those rules and did not comment on whether or not he thinks she should serve as one of the jurors in the impeachment trial of her husband. At the state capitol, Monica Madden, back to you.
Now, among the Board of Managers that Monica was just talking about is State Representative Joe Moody from El Paso, who chairs the House committee. The board members will serve as prosecutors of the case against General Paxton that will be tried in the Texas Senate.